Hey guys, VideoJames, and we're here with a Toxicroak how to use. Toxicroak is one of my favorite Pokemon because Pokemon Heart Gold, or not Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that was the second game. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was the first Pokemon game I ever saw, and when I saw Croagunk, he was so amazing to 8-year-old me that I didn't even realize that that was a Pokemon. That something for a kid's game could be so awesome at the same time. Toxicroak has always been one of my favorite Pokemon. Somewhere in the top 50, I wouldn't say top 10. There's a very long line to get in the top 10 for Pokemon for me. But anyway, as far as poison types go, Toxicroak is really good. He's poison fighting, that doesn't really give him a lot of weaknesses. And it actually gives him a lot of strengths, considering he's only got a weakness to ground, flying, and psychic. And psychic's the only one that's really going to do much damage. Because I think I've seen Toxicroaks take, like, air slashes and aerial ace and all that, and still survive with enough HP to land a hit next turn. So, Toxicroak has always been one of my favorite, just because, A, he evolves from Croagunk, and I love Croagunk, and B, he becomes Toxicroak. I love Toxicroak. I can't stress enough how good he is, not only from the moves that he gets, but also his ability, Poison Touch, which anytime he makes a contact move, which is basically a physical move, he'll get a 30% chance to poison the target if he makes a contact move. So say, hit him with a bullet punch, even though it's a steel type, 30% chance to poison. So when we look at his total stats, he's got a base 490, so that's kind of moderate. That's really the only word you can use. I mean, it's not sucky, it's not great, it's moderate. That's really the only word you can use. With 106 attack, HP 83, speed 85, and then we just got really low defenses. That's not going to last you that long. Toxicroak is going to be one of those Pokemon that you just want to get on the field so it can completely wave out a hit next turn. And speaking of waving out hits, when we go into Showdown and we look at Toxicroak, we'll see we've got 3 sets here. We've got this set, which is basically a wall out of damage, and the reason, well, what this set is basically Sword Dance, Drain Punch, Gunk Shot, and Sucker Punch, and I'll explain those moves a little bit in a minute. And you basically just want to beef up his HP and speed, so he'll outspeed a lot, get at least 1 hit survival, and then if he gets the Swords Dance off, recover a little bit of health with Drain Punch, and then just try and survive from there. And again, you want to give him the Poison Touch ability, and just give him that Life Orb so he gets that little tiny bit of a boosted attack that'll definitely guarantee at least 1 kill. And then we got the moves. We got Swords Dance, raise the attack by 1 stage, so make it ×2 attack. We've got Drain Punch, take back a little health while hitting with a physical attack at the same time. So not only are you getting health back and dealing damage, but you're also dealing increased damage, and you have the possibility of getting a 30% chance to poison. And then we've got Gunk Shot, physical poison move, 120 base power, 80 base accuracy. Basically like a heat wave kind of thing, or a fire blast. You basically punch him with a lob of poison, and already got a chance to poison, so you got 30% chance to poison either way, no matter what ability you use. And then we got Sucker Punch, just doesn't kill him with the first move, hit him with the Sucker Punch next turn, definitely kill him. Because Sucker Punch has a priority to where it'll go first if the Pokemon on the opposing team is attacking. So say a Toxicroak was going up against a Lucario. You could get him down a little bit in HP. He doesn't die, but he dies enough to the point where you can kill him next turn. And then, next turn, if you survive a hit, because Lucario does get access to Psychic and Earthquake, you can just hit with a Sucker Punch and possibly kill it if you deal enough damage. So, that's basically the first way to use Toxicroak, and it's kind of really the only way to use Toxicroak. That with his defenses, he's not going to be a real setup Pokemon. He's not going to be a setup blocker. Hey, can you be quiet, please? Some of us are trying to film here. So noisy here. Every night I hear, like, conversations that I don't even want to hear. But, like I said, Toxicroak isn't really a setup Pokemon. He's basically just a sweep Pokemon that, if you have a good setup with, like, Shuckle or Ferrothorn, Toxicroak is your win condition. There are 2 more ways to use him, though, that I think should be mentioned. And this set is as close as you can get to a setup kind of thing. That we've got Fake Out, Bulk Up, Taunt, and Power Up Punch with a Citrus Berry combo. And we've still got the Poison Touch, 230 in the special defense, 28 in the defense, 250 in the HP, and I think it's an Impish Nature. Yeah, it's Impish Nature. I forgot to mention, this Toxicroak, you want to have a Jolly Nature. I keep forgetting to mention the natures when I do these. I'm sorry. I really do mean to mention them. But anyway, you want this Toxicroak to have an Impish Nature. And the reason I have a Citrus Berry is because this Toxicroak is made with the hope that he'll be able to survive a hit. That with 370 HP, he'll hopefully be able to take at least 1 hit straight to the chest and be able to survive for at least 1 turn. And the reason he's got Fake Out is Fake Out, deal a little bit of damage. Next turn, Bulk Up, get up a little bit, or Taunt to take out like Sableye and all that. And then just Bulk Up to get a little bit of attack and defense up, and then Power Up Punch, which against a Sableye wouldn't do much. But that's really the only other good way I can think of to use Toxicroak. I forget what this one was, because I think this was just a draft. Yeah, this is just a draft Toxicroak. This shouldn't be Black Sludge. It should be Life Orb. Let's see, Life Orb. Aha. Yeah, this Toxicroak is a Life Orb set, and we give him the Poison Touch, Swords Dance and Bullet Punch, and just an Adamant Nature, because this Toxicroak is, again, this one's definitely meant to be a win condition. This is like, get him on the battlefield, and it's a 1-hit kill if you want him to be on the field. That you're gonna want him to do major damage, so you just beef out the attack completely, boost his speed, give him the Adamant Nature, and then just Swords Dance and Bullet Punch. Swords Dance, raise the attack by 0.5, so you're going from 342 to, what is that? 171 plus 342. That's over 510 base attack. So, that's going to be an extremely powerful Toxicroak, but with Bullet Punch, I'm not sure. I'd probably say if you don't use Bullet Punch, which I probably wouldn't, use Sucker Punch, because that's probably the better move. Because, like, they're expecting you to go second. Sucker Punch or Knockoff would be the 2 moves to replace this with, because Knockoff, get rid of their item, so they can't do anything. Say you're running up against a Slurpuff, get rid of the item. Or you're running up against something using leftovers, get rid of the item. Or just go for a Sucker Punch. That, with the priority, it's going to end up hitting first anyway. So, boosted speed, boosted attack, and you're going to end up killing. So, that's basically how to use Toxicroak. I would say, out of all of them, the Jolly set is your best bet at having a competitive shot. You're not supposed to be attack. Why are you attack? You are supposed to be HP. There we go. No, you're supposed to be HP. Sorry. They need to fix Showdown. I mean, I'm not trying to crap on the program or anything, but the fact that on some devices it changes the stuff is kind of annoying. And I understand that that may be a developer issue, but I really want that fixed, because it's just incredibly tedious to have to deal with, because it erases your stuff, it swaps stuff, and you can't really get anything done. But anyway, that's how to use Toxicroak. Like I was saying, the Jolly Nature is probably your best bet, because it'll let you last a little bit, and you'll be able to do a little bit of damage, plus a slight chance to poison. I don't know if Poison Touch plus Gunk Shot... Ah, the battery go away. I don't know if Poison Touch plus Gunk Shot gives you a 60% chance to poison. I don't think it does. I think it's just they have a 30% chance to poison altogether. But anyway, that's how to use Toxicroak. Hopefully you guys liked it and it helped some of you. And if you did like it, slap the like button as always, and I will see you guys later.